production and coming to ABC. From the writers of Lost,
it has begun.
Comes a fresh new take on the storybook legends everyone knows, or thought they knew. ABC's Once Upon a Time.
Every fairy tale character and every storybook character vanished from the fairy tale land. The evil queen sends all those characters to our world.
To this little town called Storybrooke.
We have been cursed into forgetting who we are, and our journey will be to rediscover who we are.
Using all sorts of movie tricks to bring to life this fantastical world.
Once Upon a Time will be full of magic, wonder, drama. It's not to be missed.
I will destroy you if it is the last thing I do.
As long as I'm around, there are no happy endings.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. Sundays this fall on ABC.
It has begun.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. Sundays this fall on ABC. What is the secret behind an evil queen's curse?
How far are you willing to go?
As far as it takes.
How did Snow White meet Prince Charming?
I will always find you.
This season, the real story behind all your favorite fables will be told.
She blames me for ruining her life.
Did you?
Yes.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. Next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. All new next Sunday.
Queen wants your heart, and we're not going to disappoint her.
When they first met, Prince Charming was the hero.
You saved me.
Now it's Snow White's turn
You want me to read to a coma patient?
to save him.
He grabbed my hand. He's remembering.
Yes?
Something's happened.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. All new next Sunday.
All magic comes with a price.
I'll give you anything you want. Just get me out of here.
Cinderella made a promise in her world.
So it shall be.
A debt she will have to pay.
What did you promise him?
In our world.
My baby. It's coming.
A new life.
You're not getting that kid.
My agreements are always honored.
Worth fighting for.
He's gonna take my baby.
I won't let that happen.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. 2 weeks from tonight, something beneath the town of Storybrooke wants to get out.
The curse made this happen.
A secret
Do you think I'm Jiminy Cricket?
You take that delusion out of my son's head.
that must be unearthed.
This nonsense must end.
You don't believe me? You'll see.
Lower me down. No way. I'm going.
He's my son.
He's my son, too.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new Sunday, November 27th at 8/7 Central.
Just have to get him to remember that.
He's Prince Charming.
Every prince has to start somewhere.
Everyone has a choice. Just make sure it's the right one.
Whether it's slaying dragons
You do this, and you'll be a legend.
or fighting for their one true love.
You're married.
With someone I didn't choose. I'm choosing you.
You're this close to wrecking multiple lives. You don't belong together. Stay away.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new next Sunday at 8/7 Central.
Do you believe in other lives?
All new next Sunday. A vengeful curse trapped them in our world.
They don't remember who they are.
For the first time, one of them will try to break it.
I think we know each other. Not from Storybrooke.
From where then?
But exposing the truth will cost one of them their life.
Your revenge is almost complete.
The #1 new drama of the season. ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new next Sunday at 8/7 Central.
Two people can accomplish many things. Two people with a common enemy can accomplish even more.
The show that has America spellbound returns next Sunday.
Are you really going up against me?
An all-new episode.
His name's Rumpelstiltskin.
I have a new ally.
You already owe him one favor. You don't want to owe him anymore.
As the battle of good versus evil continues.
Can't go along with this.
You just did.
ABC's Once Upon a Time. All new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. All new next next Sunday.
Father? Father!
What are you doing in my forest?
Lost in one world,
Where are we going?
The home of the blind witch.
alone in another.
Where are your parents?
We don't have any.
I promised them they wouldn't be separated. Stop making promises you can't keep.
You've heard their story told,
No matter how you're tempted, don't eat anything.
but never quite like this.
I smell dinner.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central.
In town. Someone new.
All new next Sunday, a handsome stranger
You're suspicious.
Sitting here, drinking coffee.
and a forbidden romance.
I still have feelings for you.
We're just going to have to forget each other. I can't get him out of my head.
Become the perfect storm that will tear two worlds apart.
You are going to tell him you don't love him, or I'll kill him.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. Since Emma Swan entered Storybrooke, she's been under attack.
You see me as a villain, and you're wrong. Learn your place in this town, or soon enough you won't be in it.
Next Sunday, it's time to fight back.
I want everyone to know who she really is.
But the one person she's forced to trust,
I can grant your wish. Are you prepared for her wrath?
may hold an even darker secret.
She destroys what people love.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. A beauty, a beast, the legendary love story with a twist.
Something evil has taken root in you. True love's kiss will break any curse.
It's different when the beast
No one can ever love me!
truly is a monster.
I'm a difficult man to love.
Lost's Emily D. Raven guest stars. ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, February 12th, 8/7 Central. To become a hero, a man must protect his honor,
They've been having an affair.
face his fears,
You lied.
I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Beast, show yourself.
and resist temptation.
I can be anyone you want me to be.
One mistake
Kiss me.
could seal his fate. ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. All new Sunday, in a town where fairy tales are to be believed, comes a shocking reality.
I've never been a homewrecker before.
One of their own has disappeared.
Her husband very publicly left her.
I know there has been lies and deceit.
And everyone's a suspect.
You're looking for someone with a motive. She's got one a mile high.
We need to talk. I need you to tell me everything.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday at 8/7 Central. All new next Sunday. Who's afraid of a big bad wolf?
Hide your children.
Everyone except her.
She's Little Red Riding Hood.
With the little basket.
But even the bravest soul
Let's kill the wolf. We'd be heroes.
is no match
Oh my god, how big is this thing?
for the unimaginable.
What kind of monster is this?
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central.
I'm innocent. I didn't kill her.
All new next Sunday.
The evidence is piling up by the hour. She is a woman who's had her heart broken. That can make you do unspeakable things.
What could turn someone white as snow,
I want your help to kill the queen.
dark as night?
You can't kill her.
Watch me.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8.
Who are you?
A kidnapping in Storybrooke.
You think you're the Mad Hatter.
I guess you call me.
And the culprit is a bit deranged.
Alice in Wonderland is a book. This is the real world.
A real world.
Roger Daltrey and Sebastian Stan guest star.
You're insane.
Off their head.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central.
What did I ever do to you to make you hate me?
Once upon a time, something happened
I am so proud of you.
that made a future queen despise a little girl named Snow White. Now in our world,
She's a liar and a murderer.
she'll have her revenge.
I am innocent. I don't deserve this.
But you do deserve this.
Barbara Hershey guest stars. ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central. Enjoy Once Upon a Time on ABC.com, iPad, and now on the next all new Once Upon a Time. when you unlock the mysteries of this town.
Something in this world doesn't want us together.
Like what? Dark forces?
Evil will betray evil,
You broke our deal.
and a deadly secret will be exposed.
I think you might be here to try to kill me.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, April 22nd at 8, 7 Central. Enjoy Once Upon a Time on ABC.com, iPad, and now on iPhone.
What you do, Snow White will have her happy ending. The curse will end, good will win.
Only 3 new episodes remain.
You're asking me to believe that you are a fairy tale character.
TV's #1 drama. It's time to face the truth.
Why can't you believe?
And for a hero to rise.
You're telling me I have to save everyone?
You're our only hope.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8, 7 Central. Enjoy Once Upon a Time on ABC.com, iPad, and now on iPhone.
You can't leave Storybrooke. You have to break the curse.
Only 1 new episode remains
You promised to keep my secret.
until the season finale of TV's #1 new drama. What have you done? And all new this Sunday.
All magic comes with a price.
Taste my forbidden fruit.
More comes to Storybrooke.
You can't believe in curses.
You may not believe in the curse, but I believe in you.
Henry!
ABC's Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
Evil Queen sent a bunch of fairy tale characters here.
Let my wrath be unleashed.
An incredible tale of secrets and sacrifice, heartbreak and wonder.
I always find you.
Now, an epic season finale
The final battle will begin.
that will transform Storybrooke forever.
Let's take back the kingdom.
The ultimate battle of good
Break the curse.
versus
He dies, so do you.
evil.
Let's get on with it.
I love you, Henry. Magic is coming.
ABC's Once Upon a Time, the season finale, all new next Sunday at 8. ABC Sunday, September 30th.
The curse is broken.
So what do we do now?
In the battle of good versus evil, there is a new weapon.
Here she
Magic is coming to the town of Storybrooke,
What's happening?
Let's find out.
and there's no telling what will be unleashed.
I will not let this stand.
Promise me you won't give in to your hate.
Once Upon a Time, the season premiere Sunday, September 30th at 8, 7 Central on ABC. This season, every Sunday becomes an escape to a town where magic is everywhere.
Magic.
Always comes with a price.
And you never know who will show up. Captain Hook, Mulan, Sleeping Beauty,
Thanks, Lancelot.
or what will happen next.
Ogres?
We are going to take back the kingdom as a family.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
You're the grandson of a prince. It's about time you learned how to use a sword.
ABC next Sunday, separated across 2 worlds
We have a family in Storybrooke.
I just want them back.
to bring their family together.
We have to get back to them.
They must trust new friends
Thanks, Lancelot.
Lancelot to the round table.
Not anymore.
and battle ancient enemies.
Ogres have returned.
Ogres. Ogres?
Once Upon a Time, all new, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, imagine someone more despicable, more evil than him.
You're a monster, Rumpelstiltskin.
Impossible? Well, it's time you saw how one charming swashbuckler
Get ready to set sail, mate. There's bumpy seas ahead.
became one of the greatest villains of all time.
Never been in a Jew before I take it.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC. All new next Sunday. Her one true love was destroyed. Now she's found a way to be reunited.
I know the man who can bring back the dead.
A haunting, twisted tale of obsession.
Did you bring him back?
Monster.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on
Hands above your head, miss. Possession of stolen goods.
All new next Sunday. Once Upon a Time, Emma Swan learned to be a thief But her biggest heist yet
It's a little freakier than I remember from the story.
will be at the top
First beanstalk. You never forget your first.
of the stalk. Lost's Jorge Garcia guest stars. Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Enjoy Once Upon a Time now on the Windows Store. New next Sunday. What if Red Riding Hood
When it takes over me, I can't control it.
and the wolf were one and the same?
It was the wolf! It was me!
A deadly curse
We know who she is. We know where she's hiding.
that can't be controlled.
She's out. They'll kill you. Isn't that what I deserve?
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Enjoy Once Upon a Time now on the Windows Store.
There was a little boy. He said his name was Henry. It was a dream. How could you dream of my son?
2 weeks from tonight,
They're alive!
dreams hold the key to reuniting a family.
We have a way home now.
Unless a living nightmare
Right.
stands in their way.
This is too dangerous.
They need your help.
Sure you're okay to do this, kid?
Watch out! I'm done reading about heroes. I want to be one.
Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, November 25th at 8/7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, on the winter finale of Once Upon a Time,
Time for making deals is done.
the Masters of Evil join forces
Things are about to change radically.
for a devastating act of vengeance.
It's time.
The episode that sets the stage for the season return in January.
Let's go home! You're gonna kill them!
No one can survive this.
Once Upon a Time, the winter finale, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Here makes matters a bit more complicated.
This January, fearsome rivalries will clash.
What magic you gonna hide behind today?
Family secrets will be revealed.
I need to find someone. Who? My son.
And evil
My terms are quite simple. Your death.
takes a stand.
You will not keep my son from me.
Once Upon a Time returns January 6th at 8/7 Central on ABC. And catch up on Once anytime on ABC.
We go back.
Where?
The Enchanted Forest. Our home.
All new next Sunday.
She's not gonna hurt you.
What if he wants to take me back?
Old rivals
He took my wife, so I took his hand.
will face off.
You may want to tell me why this isn't gonna be pretty.
And for the first time,
This potion allows me to cross the timeline.
the real world is only a step away.
Now you can find your son.
I wouldn't count on it.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Do you know this guy?
Never seen him before.
ABC next Sunday,
He drove into town.
Looks like the world just came to Storybrooke.
a revelation.
We don't need outsiders here.
We have to choose between our lives and his.
Letting him die is easy.
A reunion,
Third, I know why you tried to have me killed.
a resurrection,
Magic, Dr. Frankenstein.
a shocking new episode in black and white and living color.
I am interested in your work.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Feed, far, foe, run. This giant's tale is far from done. 3 weeks from tonight, he's back
That witch, she made me small.
with a huge grudge.
I hear you're in town to kill someone. I can help.
Plus, cross the line into the real world
We're gonna find my son.
and be prepared for some of the biggest changes of the season. Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, February 10th on ABC.
If we possess the dagger, we control the Dark One.
All new next Sunday.
If he's left hand, then he's powerless. He can be killed.
They came to the kingdom of New York
Here's a boy.
to find his son.
He's running.
Get him to talk to me. I can't run.
What they uncover and see could be the biggest bombshell yet. Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Turn Snow White's heart black as coal.
All new 2 weeks from tonight. They have been enemies forever.
All she wants is power.
Now, the mother of all evil
She doesn't care about you.
and all that is good
There's a war starting.
will face off.
I will not let you win. Not again.
And no one is safe.
There's gotta be some way we can save you.
Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, March 3rd on ABC.
It's them. They're here.
All new next Sunday.
With his power, there's nothing I won't be able to do.
Every fairy tale
She needs to be killed.
You wouldn't be able to live with yourself.
has a dark side.
This is our family. We are going to protect it. There's no coming back from murder.
And one of their own will perish.
What did you do?
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Killed my mother. She is going to die for what she did.
Why don't you just give up this obsession with vengeance?
The only way you can end a blood feud is by the spilling of more blood.
You have to stop her.
This is my wife's life we're talking about.
We have been fighting for so long. It has to end before anyone else dies. I will have my vengeance. Thanks to you.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Town where magic exists. All new next Sunday.
My fiance, she's on her way here.
Does she know who you really are?
The real world is closing in to steal their secret.
Long time.
Are you trying to take the magic from Storybrooke?
And their only hope is the most unlikely of heroes.
Anyone in here?
Just me.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
What shall we do now, Your Majesty?
Kill them all. Find me, Snow White.
The powers of good may finally be destroyed.
Storybrooke isn't safe.
All new next Sunday, experience the first of 3 new episodes.
You really are as dark as people say.
As the battle to save magic continues,
There will be suffering.
a brand new hero arrives.
He goes by Robin Hood.
Alliances will be forged,
How can you help me?
We know how to kill magical creatures.
and a family is torn apart.
All magic comes with a price.
It's all leading up to the spellbinding season finale. Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Only 2 new episodes remain before the spellbinding season finale.
Find me, Snow White.
All new next Sunday.
This is my chance to be the hero.
Not if you kill everyone. You're a villain.
Whoever holds the magic
How can you help me?
We know how to kill magical creatures.
controls the fate of them all.
We're going to escape the total destruction of Storybrooke. If I could trust you.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. The final episode before the devastating season finale.
Magic, it's unholy.
All new next Sunday, it's evil versus evil, and Storybrooke's future
We're here to destroy it.
will take a shocking turn. Plus, the discovery of an incredible new world.
Neverland, it's different from where you came from.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. To watch the first 10 minutes of next week's episode, go to abc.com.
Going to destroy an entire town and kill everyone in it. We're willing to die for our cause.
Next Sunday, on the Once Upon a Time season finale.
It's begun.
They knew magic came with a price,
There is no stopping it. Best thing I can do is slow it down.
but that price may be
Where's my mom?
the total destruction of Storybrooke.
I can't continue this much longer.
Once Upon a Time, the season finale, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. For a longer look at next week's season finale, go to abc.com.
Where do they take Henry?
Neverland. You're a long way from Storybrooke.
How do we know Pam won't lead us straight into a trap?
This whole island's his bloody trap.
Henry's out there somewhere.
We're gonna get our family back. The Once Upon a Time premiere event begins with the all-new special Journey to Neverland, followed by the season premiere next Sunday starting at 7/6 Central on ABC.
Henry's out there somewhere. I just hope we're not too late.
All new ABC next Sunday, the deeper you journey into the heart of Neverland.
How do we know Pam won't lead us straight into a trap?
This whole island's his bloody trap.
The more dangerous
I let him keep Henry, he allows me to live.
and surprising it becomes.
I'm Peter Pan.
Where's my son?
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
How are we gonna find Henry?
The fairy who lived here. She might still be on the island.
ABC next Sunday.
Wait.
Where there's Peter Pan,
A fairy.
there must be.
Tinkerbell? I'm a fairy. You might want to try believing in me.
But in this Neverland, what first seems like magic
We have a complicated history.
always reveals a dark side.
Come and get me, Tinkerbell.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. And tweet using hashtag Tinkerbell this week if you believe in magic.
It's a map. To where?
Home.
ABC next Sunday, their moment of truth has arrived.
Let us put this rescue mission into action.
But when the enemy is this powerful,
You can only beat him if you're willing to die, which I am.
survival means facing
If you die, I would not be able to move on.
their greatest fears.
There is no escaping Neverland.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
You need a hand, love?
Is that a joke?
ABC next Sunday, take to the skies and uncover the true origin of the world's most charming swashbuckler. As the battle for Neverland rages on,
Are you trying to start a war with Pan? Pan started the war when he kidnapped my son.
and prepare for a shocking hookup.
Stay away from my daughter.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
I'm a mermaid. Name's Ariel.
All new ABC next Sunday, one of the world's most beloved characters
When I looked at his face, I knew. Love at first sight.
comes to life.
Don't do it.
But when Once Upon a Time spins the tale,
I've got a new idea.
expect the unexpected.
Ursula?
Hello, Ariel.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. And tweet using hashtag Ariel this week if you. All new ABC next Sunday, from under the sea
Hi, I'm Ariel.
to the shores of Storybrooke.
I came from Neverland. Rumpelstiltskin sent me.
The battle to reunite their family comes home.
Wants me to save him. Henry, everyone.
Now, the fate of Neverland is in their hands.
We need to succeed. People we really care about will die.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Tonight, Henry saves magic.
All new ABC next Sunday. It's their final assault,
It's time. Let's get Henry.
their last chance to save their son.
Mind if I borrow this?
And the only way to win is to believe.
I need help. With magic? Follow my lead.
But if they fail,
Peter Pan will be immortal, and Henry will die.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
You're gonna be all right, Henry. We're gonna get you home.
2 weeks from tonight, Once Upon a Time is all new.
He's already won and never fails.
The legend of Peter Pan comes to a startling conclusion.
He can bleed. We can hurt him. And if we can hurt him, we can kill him.
But if you think you know how it will end, guess again.
There's only one place you'll be reunited. With death.
Once Upon a Time, all new Sunday, December 1st at 8/7 Central on ABC.
He's back.
All new ABC next Sunday. A triumphant return to Storybrooke is scarred by age-old grudges,
I shall destroy your happiness if it is the last thing I do.
hidden dangers,
Henry, he just doesn't seem quite himself.
and a terrifying new threat.
You can stop him finally and forever. Mom? What? I'm Henry.
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. All new ABC next Sunday on the Once Upon a Time winter finale. Peter Pan's final act of vengeance
Can't I be free of you?
could destroy one of their own and unleash a curse
Run!
that will change the face of Storybrooke
Everyone will go back to where they're from.
in ways no one could imagine.
It's coming from all sides. There's no escape.
Once Upon a Time, the winter finale, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
On Sunday, March 9th,
We're back.
Once Upon a Time returns with no repeats for the rest of the season
Do you know who cursed us?
and an all-new spellbinding chapter.
Your parents are in great danger.
What are you talking about?
As one of the world's
What did this to him?
most sinister characters
That's not possible.
invades Storybrooke. Once Upon a Time returns all new this March, and see full episodes now on Watch ABC Online or download the app.
Who's everybody?
Something wicked has come to Storybrooke.
The Wicked Witch. Not exactly the welcome I was expecting. You never should have left Oz.
And ABC next Sunday, she's taking the town
People have begun disappearing.
by storm.
You're being turned into flying monkeys?
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
This curse can be broken. You really don't know who I am, do you?
Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. See full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
Wicked in your town. What do you say we go find it?
ABC next Sunday. Enter a tangled web of mystery as Rumpelstiltskin returns and Rapunzel lets down her hair. I'm getting you out of here.
There's nothing you can do.
Everyone in Storybrooke,
What aren't you telling me?
beware. Once Upon a Time, all new next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. See full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
I summon thee, Dark One.
Never make a powerful woman mad.
Show yourself, you winged freak.
Because payback can be a real witch.
Oops.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. And see full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On. A tornado has been brewing. And next Sunday,
Meet me on Main Street tonight. Say sundown.
the showdown
Out of my way, munchkin.
is finally here.
This isn't the Wild West. No, dear. It's the Wicked West.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And see full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
What do I owe with a pleasure?
Only next Sunday, it's a pirate's life for Hook.
Captain!
With so many women
My name's Ariel. You're gonna pay for what you've done.
and so little time,
You can't just pretend like this never happened.
could spell the end
You're out of your depth, pirate.
for this swashbuckler. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. And see full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
Going back to claim the life that I deserved.
ABC next Sunday, to crush a curse,
Planning on going back in time.
they must raise the dead.
We have to talk to my mother.
But getting help from the afterlife
What's that? I have no idea.
could prove to be a deadly mistake. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And see full episodes anytime on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
Going to have to start killing people.
New next Sunday, no one can stop her fiendish
I
plan.
don't even know what this witch wants.
She wants your baby. This child will do quite nicely.
Not even Glinda, the good witch.
Magic is not powerful enough.
It may take
What is that?
an unthinkable sacrifice.
Your son's life. Pay attention, sis. This is how you take away a happy ending.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And the battle is on. Hashtag Wicked versus Evil.
What the hell was that?
Doesn't matter, this baby's coming.
New next Sunday, no one can stand in this witch's way.
Who's going to stop me?
Well, maybe one person.
What's your name? Dorothy. Dorothy Gale.
The last episode until the Wicked 2-hour season finale.
I don't want to hurt you. I'm going to make sure you can't.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And choose a side at hashtag Wicked versus. This past season, we went from Neverland to Oz. The Big Apple back home to Storybrooke.
It's like a fairy tale.
All leading up to a spellbinding season finale.
Aren't you a real Prince Charming?
So big.
I've got this.
So grand.
What have you done?
So surprising.
She dies tonight.
And in the final minutes, find out where we're going to next. Once Upon a Time, 2-hour season finale starts next Sunday, 8/7 Central on 8.
Alice. You claimed you traveled to this place of Wonderland, where you fell in love.
I've never met a human quite like you, Alice.
I've never met a genie quite like you.
The two of you traveled from world to world and had miraculous, strange, and terrifying adventures. When your father found you, you said the love of your life was gone. Murdered. You still cry out for him in your sleep. We have a new procedure that can take away your pain.
Does it hurt?
Alice, she needs help.
He's alive!
That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible in Wonderland.
All right, Rabbit, dig your hole.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Series premiere Thursday, October 10th on ABC.
When you really love someone, you can feel it.
He's alive!
That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible in Wonderland.
Once long ago, I got you back your heart. Now, you need to help me get back mine.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Thursdays this fall on ABC.
Believe that love is powerful enough to give us our freedom.
I believe ours is.
This season on TV's most epic romance. The search for a lost love continues. You're not safe here. It's the show being called provocative. What is it you desire?
Alice and her genie.
What every modern romantic seeks.
I'm gonna find him.
True love.
Nothing will get in the way of us being together.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new next Thursday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
You're used to Wonderland, Alice. Welcome to the Wonderland.
All new May.
Let's all keep our heads now, shall we?
Let me handle it.
Okay, maybe I could use a little help.
The closer she gets to finding her lost love, she didn't heed your warning. The greater the danger she encounters.
Find Alice.
And the more shocking the secrets
How could you just train like that?
revealed.
Expecting someone else?
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new next Thursday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
So everyone will see the price for helping Alice in Wonderland.
In 2 weeks, Alice's best friend is in danger.
We have to save him.
Her enemy is gaining strength.
I will keep destroying all the people you love.
Only one woman can stop the evil.
I will never put Cyrus at your mercy.
Heads will.
You have a weakness. You have a heart.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new Thursday, November 7th on ABC. See full episodes on Watch ABC Online or download the app.
I'm coming for you.
Next Thursday,
Today's the day we get out of here.
teaming up with her enemies
Why would I do anything to help you?
If you want to find Cyrus, then I am your only bet.
is a dangerous move.
Do we have to take you?
We both want something we don't have. It's just a matter of what we're willing to do to get it.
Game on.
Someone needs to make you pay for what you've done.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new next Thursday, 8/7 Central on ABC. And see full episodes on Watch ABC Online or download the app. Next Thursday, Alice's homecoming forces a heartbreaking decision.
Why can't you just believe?
Her family she found or the love she lost.
If you truly want to stay, then you will forget about Wonderland and this genie.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new next Thursday, 8/7 Central on ABC. See full episodes on Watch ABC Online or download.
Can you ever forgive me?
In 2 weeks,
Help her find a genie.
everyone Alice loves becomes a target in her enemy's evil games.
The real fun is about to begin. I'd hate for you to miss it.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new Thursday, December 5th on ABC. See full episodes on Watch ABC Online or download. Loved, they've lost. And next Thursday, they'll finally find each other.
I thought I'd never see you again.
The winter finale. That's a real shocker. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. All new next Thursday, 8/7 Central on ABC. See full episodes on Watch ABC Online or download.
Father, he thinks I'm insane.
From the writers of Lost
I do have proof that all this is real.
comes a brand new Wonderland.
Alice, I have plans for her.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Series premiere Thursday, October 10th on ABC.
My father, he thinks I'm insane.
From the writers of Lost
I do have proof that all this is real.
and the creators of Once Upon a Time.
I did fall in love. I'm going back to save him.
Thursday, October 10th.
I have very special plans for her.
The search begins.
All right, Rabbit, dig your hole.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Series premiere Thursday, October 10th on ABC.
You claimed you traveled to this place, Wonderland, and fell in love. Alice, you're lying. Alice, you're insane. Alice, he doesn't exist.
I know he's real.
but I have to go back. You can feel it.
Next stop, Wonderland.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Series premiere Thursday, October 10th on ABC.
And you traveled to this Wonderland, and then you fell in love.
Yes. This is real.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Thursdays this fall on ABC. Evil joins forces.
Jafar has released the Jabberwocky
to steal the ultimate magical power.
I always get what I want.
And it will take everything they have to protect it.
The battle to save Wonderland is about to begin.
New Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Next Thursday on ABC.
Me exactly where your heart is or she dies.
The search is on.
I already know where it is. A town called Storybrooke.
For the one thing that could save them.
Hand over the heart.
Barbara Hershey guest stars. And someone will die.
Now it's time to say goodbye to you both.
For good. New Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Next Thursday on ABC.
There was a way to bring back Anastasia.
When evil divides them.
If we give that stuff back to Jafar, he'll change the laws of magic.
We can't give Jafar that kind of power.
Friends become enemies. And the death toll.
Tell me where my staff is.
Rise.
I know this.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. Next Tuesday on ABC. Love.
Love is more powerful than any magic.
Versus pure evil.
Prepare yourself for a new heartbreak. The worst kind.
It's Alice's final chance.
To take down Jafar once and for all.
To live happily ever after.
There's really no point in keeping you alive.
Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. The series finale next Thursday on.
Story of good versus evil that spans both our world and the realm of the enchanted forest, and is led by a hero named Emma.
I need you to believe. Believe in what? Magic.
It's never too late to join this spellbinding tale, filled with your favorite princes, princesses, villains, and more.
Welcome to Storybrooke.
Experience the enchantment of Once Upon a Time. Returns this fall on ABC.
This September, winter comes early. When the town of Storybrooke gets frozen over.
Here we go again. Really?
Once Upon a Time, the season premiere, Sunday, September 28th at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Mariana, I will find you.
Next Sunday,
Until we're together, no one leaves this town.
Storybrooke is taken by storm, and a desperate quest takes a chilling turn.
Emma's trapped under ice by a woman with ice magic. She's freezing to death.
A spellbinding new season is just getting started.
I'll do whatever it takes to get my sister back.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
This is strong magic.
Next Sunday, frost bites when a frozen curse is cast.
It's Elsa. Who else can turn people into popsicles?
Someone else did this.
And a snow queen rises with twice the ice.
I'm gonna go find who did this before it happens again.
And zero nice. Moss Elizabeth Mitchell guest stars.
You really think that your magic is a match for mine?
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. See the season from the beginning on Watch ABC and ABC On Demand.
I'm here to ask you out.
Next Sunday, there's only one thing that can make dreams come true.
Can you reattach it?
A little magic.
So what do I call you now, Captain Hand?
But making a deal with the Dark One
I'll do whatever it takes to help my sister.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, I love it when they say that.
always has a price.
The only way for you to escape your fate
Is by killing me.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Listen closely.
Next Sunday, when darkness falls
Elsa, help me.
and terror rules the night,
You ruined my life.
magic springs from cruel desire,
Soon I will have what I want. Storybrooke doesn't stand a chance.
and evil comes to light.
What are you gonna do? I'm going to build a snowman.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central, part of ABC's Spooktacular.
You came to find out my secret.
Next Sunday, a truth will be revealed.
This isn't from our world.
Turning sister against sister.
What is it, Anna? What did you find?
Husband against wife.
I trusted you.
And lead to the unthinkable.
Some secrets are better left buried.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on
Snow Queen. We'll find her.
Next Sunday. Her powers are growing stronger.
You did it. You got me.
But with a single seed of doubt.
The family that you have, they fear you.
This hero
What have I done?
could become a monster.
Just keep your distance. I don't know if I can control myself.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on 8.
I can help you. Henry!
Next Sunday, an epic 2-hour tale of sacrifice
She said she's going to get rid of her magic.
The effect would be permanent.
Just fix it.
and ice-cold betrayal.
I won't hurt my sister.
Do it!
As the ultimate dark magic
You have no idea the forces you are dealing with.
takes hold.
Don't do this.
New Once Upon a Time, a special 2-hour episode next Sunday, 8/7 Central on AB. In 2 weeks, a villain whose power is now complete
It appears you've won.
casts a final spell, and Storybrooke prepares for the worst.
Take on the Snow Queen and win. By sundown, everyone in this town will start tearing each other apart.
New Once Upon a Time, Sunday, November 30th, 8/7 Central. On New next Sunday. A curse brings out the no good, dirty, rotten in everyone.
They're their worst selves.
Even the sweet Snow White is taking evil
I want to watch you bleed.
to another level. Just one episode remains until the winter finale. New Once Upon a Time next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Next Sunday, prepare yourself for the chilling winter finale.
I'm about to get everything I desire.
As one great story comes to an end,
It's time.
another begins. Welcome, the Queens of Darkness.
We will be the victors.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. This spring,
This time the villains got their happy ending. Things were just starting to get back to normal.
enter Cruella, Ursula, Maleficent, the Queens of Darkness.
Where are we going?
A quaint little town called Storybrooke.
A devious new chapter pits good versus evil like never before.
We'll find him, Regina. You want darkness? I'll give you darkness.
Once Upon a Time returns Sunday, March 1st on ABC. For the forces of evil to truly do damage,
Our team is one member short. Maleficent. It's time to reunite the band.
they must resurrect the evilest of them all.
Maleficent's back. They want to destroy our happy endings.
Now, only these heroes will stand in their way.
Please don't hurt my family. When I'm finished, you won't have a family left to hurt.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
So the rumors are true. You are back from the ashes.
ABC next Sunday.
They want to shift the entire balance so that villains win and heroes lose.
Destroying these witches.
She's going undercover.
Means infiltrating their domain.
These things never end well.
But a taste of evil could lure this queen back to the dark side.
If you're planning on destroying some happiness, I want in.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
I knew she didn't have the stomach for this.
Please. I was torturing people back when you were still playing with puppies.
ABC next Sunday. To rewrite the storybook, the Queens of Darkness need answers.
I don't know anything about this author.
And nothing.
What the hell are you doing here?
And no one
I don't know if your deal. After what you did to me, I don't think so.
will stand in their way.
Have a nice swim, Captain.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
You wait for me. We have to do something without him finding out the truth.
How far would you go
Once the spell has been enacted, it cannot be reversed.
to protect your loved ones?
Have mercy. I can't lose my child.
A revelation
We've made a terrible mistake.
that will destroy a family.
I'm your mother. I don't care.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on E!
How would you like to take a little trip?
Where would I be going?
A land called Oz.
2 weeks from tonight.
Wicked always wins. No, it can't be.
And she's more powerful.
How is this possible?
Than ever.
You think you can kill me? Don't make the wrong choice.
New Once Upon a Time, Sunday, April 12th at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Today is the day that I get mine.
Next Sunday, Cruella de Vil has a secret. She needs to hide.
What do you want? I want you to be a good boy and get in the car.
Even if it means threatening the two mothers.
Non-Cruella Hashmi. He'll do exactly as I said.
You never want to cross.
You do whatever it takes to get him back.
Let him go! Come any closer, and he dies.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Now, if the girls, their fates
remain entwined as they always were, and always shall be. Next Sunday,
There are powers beyond our understanding.
fate brought them together once.
You said we'd be friends forever.
Now they're reunited
How did you find me?
as mortal enemies.
She wants revenge. Your parents deserve to be punished. You lay a hand on them, I end you!
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Maleficent, this is your daughter. This is Lily.
Next Sunday, a homecoming ignites a war.
So how are we gonna get revenge on Snow White and Prince Charming?
And a victory for all that's evil
This says my happy ending is possible, doesn't it?
grows closer.
It's time villains finally win.
Only one episode left until the series-changing 2-hour season finale. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC. You never thought you would see this happen.
I'm Rumpelstiltskin, a knight at your service.
Next Sunday, the villains finally get their happy ending.
You're a hero, Rumple.
And the forces of good
Get in here!
are a thing of the past.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
Heroes and Villains, 2-hour season finale, Sunday on ABC. Sunday, September 27th, Once Upon a Time enters a whole new world
I'm King Arthur of Camelot.
of gallant knights
They've come to find you.
You were expecting her.
and brave warriors.
I'm Merida.
The clash of good versus evil has never been this intense.
The fight to control my darkness has just begun.
Once Upon a Time, the season premieres Sunday, September 27th on ABC.
There's a problem headed to Storybrooke that only a savior can solve.
When vengeance descends,
You don't believe I can do this?
an evil queen must conjure her most startling transformation ever.
You want everyone to believe you're the savior, then step up and do what needs to be done.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
We need a hero to pull Excalibur from the stone.
Next Sunday,
You need something. Dark One, tell me what it is.
All I need is your trust.
compassion,
You're not the same, Emma.
That you isn't here.
survive darkness.
Do you love me? If you tell me you don't love me, I will let you go.
The answer
There's nothing I can do.
lies at the heart of an impossible quest. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on
You're the savior. Save yourself before it's too late.
Get out of my head.
next Sunday.
For years, I've hunted his missing piece, something known as the Dagger of the Dark One.
It's the one possession
Arthur has a way to use that to help him.
We can't trust Arthur.
that can defeat the darkness,
There's something we must hide.
but it stands between them and saving their daughter.
You followed us.
You're gonna hand over that dagger.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Do you remember why I first brought you to Storybrooke?
Things are different now.
Next Sunday,
What is she up to?
to break a curse, the Dark One needs a hero.
You should really just let me go, please.
Merida, take him to the woods.
For without a hero,
I can never be brave.
Yes, you will be. You have to.
lives will be shattered.
You will always lose the ones you love the most.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.
Go find her and put an arrow through her heart.
Your job isn't finished yet.
Next Sunday, he refused to be a hero,
She's coming after you.
but to save his one true love,
Her fate rests in your hands.
he must face his greatest fear.
Rumble! Run!
Do your worst.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
With a bit of luck, we put Excalibur together tomorrow, and then bam, no more darkness.
Be careful, Emma.
Next Sunday,
Excalibur's promise was born eons ago. It's time for that promise to be fulfilled.
to forge the ultimate weapon,
A spark from mankind's original fire. That's what we'll need to put it back together.
she must summon the darkest force of all time.
You can do this. Just in my head.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Tell us, Dog One. What are you gonna do?
Sunday, it's a must-watch Once Upon a Time.
I love you, no matter what you've done.
Emma's dark plan will finally be exposed.
She's manipulating you. That's what the Dark One does.
A startling revelation that will splinter their world like never before.
This is a battle you cannot win.
You really want to know the truth, no matter how awful.
I do.
New Once Upon a Time, special 2-hour event, Sunday 8/7 Central on ABC. 2 weeks from tonight, watch out.
You turned Hook into a Dark One?
It's the only way to save him.
There's nothing worse than a vengeful pirate
Shall we finish what we started?
Indeed.
with dark magic.
I want to hurt you like you hurt me.
New Once Upon a Time, Sunday, November 29th at 8/7 Central on ABC.
I think you're really gonna like what's next.
On the Once Upon a Time winter finale, the Dark Ones are closing in.
Behind you!
And Hook's plan for revenge
This is a fight we cannot win.
takes hold.
You get to watch everyone you love die.
I will protect my family, even if I have to kill you to do it.
Once Upon a Time, the winter finale, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. This March, the quest to find Hook begins as the town of Storybrooke becomes the underworld,
How is this possible?
This is our reality now.
where everyone you thought was dead and buried
Peter Pan.
is alive and kicking.
Father, you're here. There are forces at play here beyond your understanding.
All right, let's do this.
Once Upon a Time returns Sunday, March 6th on ABC.
Hercules, he can help us.
To rescue a lost soul,
You're the only one strong enough to defeat that beast.
That hero died.
a princess must summon the courage
We need Snow White.
to confront the guardian of the underworld.
We are going to fight that three-headed beast, and we are going to win.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Show me who I seek.
Next Sunday, it's a match made in heaven
I'm a fan of yours.
when the darkest of dark ones meets the Lord of the Underworld.
I'm here to talk about a deal.
A deal.
But when this bargain goes to hell,
I'm going to collect your friends and hurt them.
everyone pays the price.
Hang on, I'm coming for you.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
This is the day the mutiny begins.
Next Sunday,
Are you with me?
the one person who can help destroy Hades
After all these years, my little brother is finally here.
exposes a devastating truth
He doesn't like you, does he?
He doesn't think I'm good enough for Hook.
that will tear two lovers apart.
You can come home.
Why bring me back if I should just move on?
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. Sunday.
No one is more hated than the Lord of the Underworld.
I could give you a run for your money.
Guess who's back? Causing havoc in Oz,
Where can I find the Scarecrow?
along with the underworld. And she's got a secret admirer.
I've seen many powerful women in my day, but none as brilliantly wicked as you.
It's a reckless romance that must be stopped.
You need to tell us exactly what happened with you and Hades.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Oh, this is Gaston.
Next Sunday, you never know who you'll meet in the underworld.
How would you like to finally get your shot at revenge?
Like the great hero whose love and life was stolen by the Dark One.
He killed me. I'm gonna return the favor.
Now the hunt is on Vengeance is the prize, and there's even more at stake.
What do you want from me?
The thing you want most in the world.
Your baby.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Looking for me.
Next Sunday, will the Wicked Witch finally get revenge?
You trapped Dorothy in an unbreakable curse. I'm sorry if I'm good at what I do.
Not with Mulan and Red Riding Hood to the rescue.
She found us.
I can get us out of here.
But wait, the Lord of the Dead has other plans.
The gods don't like it when mortals play with their toys.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Lena, will you make chaos with me?
Next Sunday,
He's a villain. Stop pretending you care about me.
fighting a wicked sister
She's in more danger than you realize.
or battling an evil twin.
Stole my glory. Now you're gonna pay.
Any sibling rivalry can turn into a war.
James.
But one pull of this trigger, well, you're not just a visitor in the underworld.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Going home. All of us.
Next Sunday, the clock is ticking. Time is running out.
It's the only way. And once you're down there, you're on your own.
And their one hope of getting home
Only true love could pass.
means entering the most dangerous place in hell.
Let's get out of here.
A land of no escape.
You should let me go.
I don't know how to say goodbye.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday,
Hades is in Storybrooke. We have to stop him.
the king of the underworld enters our world,
We'll do whatever we have to protect this town.
igniting a devastating conflict
Gina, you are my future.
that someone will not survive.
This isn't going to kill you. It's going to end you.
Breaking the very heart of Storybrooke forever. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, at a special time, 7/6 Central, she lost the love of her life,
You don't have to go through this alone.
reigniting a hatred so strong.
You're worried the evil queen is about to come out to play.
There's no telling what
Deep down, the evil queen is who you are.
will happen next.
What have you done?
I destroyed magic.
The breathtaking 2-hour season finale of Once Upon a Time, next Sunday starting at a special time, 7/6 Central on ABC.
Do you trust me?
Where are we going?
Next Sunday, enter a whole new world where the untold stories of some of your favorite characters, Aladdin and Jasmine, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the Count of Monte Cristo, and more will be unleashed.
What's coming and how do I stop it?
Once Upon a Time, the season premiere, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Where are we going?
You'll see.
This season, the secret of the saviors revealed.
If I don't help people, then who am I?
The untold stories of Aladdin, Jasmine, Cinderella, and more.
Whatever comes next, we're going to face it.
Plus, the return of unrelenting evil.
I killed you. Did you really think it would be that easy?
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, the untold story of
Cinderella.
will turn romance
Do you really think he would choose you over her?
into revenge.
You think that Cinderella's gonna kill her stepsister?
And there are more lost tales on the way, including the magical Aladdin and Jasmine.
You trust me?
Where are we going?
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Someone's here.
Indeed, you found me.
Next Sunday, it's the untold story of Jekyll and Hyde.
Looks like someone's lost control of their inner beast.
One man, two personalities, but
There's one final twist. I am not the monster.
and in just 2 weeks, Aladdin and Jasmine like you've never seen them before. New once, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, enter a whole new world of magic and adventure.
I'm here to hire you, Aladdin.
The art princess, Jasmine.
At the heart of a wondrous quest
Open sesame!
lie the answers this savior is seeking.
Aladdin?
He's here.
Death is the fate of all saviors.
Wouldn't be so sure of that. New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, Captain Hook has faced the impossible on the high seas. But never 20,000 leagues.
Welcome aboard, mate.
Under the sea.
Call me Nemo. There's a mission I need your help with.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC. Next Sunday, the contents of this bottle could destroy the people of Storybrooke.
What is this? You have 12 hours to figure it out.
Now, the countdown is on,
The town, we can't let it die.
and danger lurks around every corner.
See you at the cemetery soon enough. It's a good place for endings.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC. Curses.
She's watching us.
It's what the evil queen does best.
Maybe we can trap her in the world behind the mirror.
And next Sunday,
Anything you can dream of, I've already dreamt it.
she will create
What have you done with Emma and Regina?
her most destructive spell yet.
Kill them.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC. 2 weeks from tonight,
There's nowhere to hide from me, dearie.
he's a beast who inflicts pain and revenge.
Do not dare question me again.
But this time,
There has to be a way to stop you.
Rumpelstiltskin has gone too far.
No, this can't be happening.
New Once in 2 weeks, Sunday, November 27th on ABC. Monday.
I wish I never became the savior.
Be careful what you wish for.
I wish Emma Swan's wish be granted.
Where did she go?
It could change your past
Emma? What the hell happened to you?
and alter the course of fairy tales forever.
You can't undo wishes.
The Evil Queen's reign ends today.
The winter finale of Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC. This March, the next chapter of Once Upon a Time will be its most epic yet.
War is coming to Storybrooke.
As the forces of magic, romance, danger, and hope collide.
Is he here to kill Emma?
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
Along with spellbinding surprises.
Are you willing to take a chance on a new story?
Your story sounds pretty good to me.
Once Upon a Time returns all new Sundays this March on ABC.
I love you so much.
Next Sunday,
We're gonna break this curse.
an unlikely pair team up
You're a pirate. Pirate's what I need.
on a quest for answers
What are you hiding from me?
that pushes both
What if I can't be with Snow ever again?
to the edge.
I never forgive you.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC.
Once you give in to darkness, it's almost impossible to resist its call.
I have to defeat her.
Well, dark magic comes with a price.
If I tell him what I did, she's not going to want to marry me.
Do your worst!
You are going to help me fulfill my destiny, whether you want to or not.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC.
Where is she? Where's Snow White?
Next Sunday,
She'll hurt everyone I care about. All of you.
Regina
Our fight ends today.
versus Evil Queen.
Once and for all, I can destroy her. Let's finish this.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 7 Central on ABC.
Just take off. I need to move on.
Next Sunday, is there a way home?
Emma's in danger. She thinks that I've abandoned her.
A princess, a thief, and a mermaid
I'm Ariel.
are Hook's only hope
You may die someday, Captain, but not today.
of rescuing true love.
Every moment I stay here is killing me.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
You will help me destroy the Black Fairy together.
I will never help you.
Next Sunday,
All of the darkness you've ever faced was born out of one soul, the Black Fairy.
challenging their most sinister foe.
If I don't stop her, no one will.
Means trusting
Hello, Isaac.
their worst enemies.
Where are we?
Neverland.
Kill them!
How do we kill this thing?
You're the savior.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Emma, I created the dark curse. You were born to break it.
Next Sunday,
My daughter is about to face the biggest fight of her life.
protecting their family
We'll do whatever it takes to be with her.
means rewriting history, but altering the past.
Find Emma now. The curse will never be broken, and everyone will be trapped forever.
Could demolish the here and now.
If we go through that door, Emma will never become the savior.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
I heard you were wicked.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, but you should be.
Next Sunday,
Whatever her plan was for the final battle, she needs help.
destroying this sorceress
She's the most powerful evil we've ever faced.
will take
It's about stopping the woman who threatened my baby.
the ultimate sacrifice.
I came down here to do one thing. Kill you. Not today.
New Once Upon a Time, next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
You need to know that when I go to defeat her, that you're really on my side.
I won't shed a single tear.
Next Sunday, Storybrooke braces for the final battle
The thing about battles is not everyone makes it through.
and uncovers a heart-wrenching secret.
No curse is ever going to be as terrifying as finding out why you were abandoned.
New Once, next Sunday. And in just 2 weeks, it's the most magical event of the season. Once Upon a Time, the musical episode on ABC. One wish upon a star.
I wish we had what we needed to help them to give her a chance at a happy ending.
And the entire enchanted forest is singing.
Love is the most powerful magic of all.
They cast a spell so everyone breaks into song.
It's a magical fairy tale wedding event. Once Upon a Time, the musical episode. Next Sunday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
All the realms will be destroyed, and everyone in them.
Get to Emma. Make her believe again.
You have to fight. This is it.
Once Upon a Time, the 2-hour season finale. Next Sunday at 8/7 Central on ABC.
Henry, are you sure about this?
The start of season 7, we see young Henry decide that he wants to go off and write his own story.
We take these already existing stories and we make them even more dynamic.
Are you Henry Mills? Your family needs you.
We've got all of these exciting, fresh, new characters.
Cinderella?
I'm not a damsel in distress. That's not the version that I'm playing.
There's an envy that Lady Tremaine possesses over the youthfulness of Cinderella.
These characters that fans have loved for years, they're still very much part of it.
We'll do a great part together.
Jump on board and just tune in and go on this journey with us.
Find your story when a new book opens and Once Upon a Time returns on a new night, Fridays, starting October 6th, ABC.
Hello?
Are you Henry Mills? Your family needs you.
Cinderella?
A new book opens when Once Upon a Time returns on a new night, Fridays, starting October 6th, ABC.
Stop him!
Next Friday,
Cinderella must never see that man again.
Henry's in trouble.
Kill him.
Hook's seeing double.
We have to talk.
And guess who's back to help with their struggles?
She's here. Is she okay?
I'm never going to be okay with being apart. Do you want to come back?
New Once Upon a Time, next Friday, 7 Central on ABC. Next Friday.
Kill me now.
Oh, I'll get to that.
To defeat an evil stepmother,
Sacrifice that boy, or you sacrifice everyone.
a princess and a rebel must unite.
I'm Tiana. Cinderella.
But in our world,
I'm going to stop you.
bigger problems lie beneath.
Stop digging.
Do you think there's something buried down there?
There's only one way to find out.
New Once Upon a Time, next Friday, 7 Central on ABC. Next Friday, it's All Hallows Eve, and Alice is on the loose.
Oh my God. She needs to be locked up.
Determined to destroy a timeless romance.
All I want is a life with you, Rumple.
Using one sinister secret.
Why are you doing this? Because you told me to. Rumpelstiltskin.
A haunting new Once Upon a Time. Next Friday, 8, 7 Central on ABC. Next Friday.
We have no choice, Tiana. We may have to sell the castle.
I thought my life would be filled with romance.
Princess Tiana is in search of love.
How did you know I was looking for a prince?
And the strange magic of Dr. Facilier is the answer. Plus, a shocking discovery will change their reality.
I found this.
New Once Upon a Time, next Friday, 7 Central on ABC.
This is me, and you is my mom, the evil queen.
Next Friday.
You're Regina!
What if you discovered your life was a lie?
Regina Mills adopted Henry Mills in the real world.
And you're actually the most feared villain of all time.
When I sought revenge, I did terrible things.
We'll see if Regina is as powerful as she thinks she is.
New Once Upon a Time, next Friday, 8, 7 Central on ABC. Next Friday.
It's a map to a tower in a distant realm.
A tangled riddle.
Who's there?
I'm Rapunzel.
A trip to Wonderland.
Alice.
Thought I warned you to go home.
A special 2-hour event where mystery and adventure leads to an astounding revelation.
What does the name Rumpelstiltskin mean to you?
Rumpelstiltskin.
New Once Upon a Time, next Friday, 8, 7 Central on ABC.
You swore to pay any price for your family's happiness. There is no way out.
3 weeks from tonight, the Storybrooke reveals tales of sacrifice, revenge, and for one little girl, a shattering truth.
Fairy tales are real. But you don't know the whole story.
New Once Upon a Time, Friday, December 8th, 8, 7 Central on ABC.
What the bloody hell is that?
Next Friday, when someone wicked returns.
Little creatures. They're witches. I say we fight witches with witches.
The first strike ignites a war.
You want a witch fight? Happy to oblige.
The explosive winter finale of Once Upon a Time. Next Friday, 8, 7 Central on ABC.
This isn't over.
The battle has just begun.
Your mother is quite the monster.
A chilling conflict of dark magic.
What kind of ritual are you talking about here? Rituals that require sacrifices.
With 2 families held in the balance.
If we break the curse, Henry dies, and if we don't, Lucy does.
The War of the Witches. When Once Upon a Time returns, Friday, March 2nd on ABC.
Something awful's gonna happen.
Tonight is the night you're finally gonna give my mom true love's kiss.
There was another attack.
Someone's killing witches.
For if true love's kiss should ever break the curse, Henry Mills would surely die.
I'm getting you out of this tower once and for all. I need magic to set her free.
This magic is in the hands of another famous captain.
I'm here looking for Maui's fish hook. If you really know who I am, then you know how this will end.
1, 2,
Maybe we can fix each other.
5, 6,
I need your help.
9, 10.
Regina, I didn't expect to see you back here so soon.
Find out everything about Mr. Sandy.
You're friends with Dr. Facilier?
Who are you after?
You know what kind of man I am.
She's in his apartment right now doing recon. You sent your grandkiddie into a genuine snake pit. I have to get her out of there before he gets on.
Give up on this curse, and I'll find a way to help you. I don't need your help.
Hello?
The killer came for me.
You want my help? Bring me a fix for whatever you poisoned Henry with.
We have to get to Anastasia before Ivy does.
She's waking up. Speak not to me. There's nothing left to say.
You want to break this curse as much as I do.
You have no idea.
I came here to find my story, and I refuse to believe that I'm just a character in someone else's.
Turns out this killer is a huge fan of your work. Tell me where the truth lies.
I don't have any answers. I don't have the secret codes to these stories because it turns out I don't even understand them. I need to go see Jacinda. Tell her how I feel.
Hop it. Let's go get you everything you deserve.
Person who hurt me the most. You're familiar with her brand of wicked. You're gonna help me make her pay for what she did.
I'm next on the Candy Killer's hit list.
So you two have history.
That witch is the one that got me into this mess. It's time you learned a lesson. I'm tired of paying for her sins.
If you ever want to see your precious Boo Bear again, you will do exactly what I say.
Walk down the building.
I'm here about the dagger. It's missing, and I need to know if you took it.
Sandy's powerful in ways you can't even possibly imagine.
Why are you bloody here? I came to test Alice. I believe she's destined to become a great hero.
Dark One, sending little girls to do your dirty work now. You'll pay for this.
Time has come for the Coven to return.
There is a war brewing, and no one in this city is safe. What if Lucy is right? What if my crazy book is real?
I just want to talk. Why the hell would I want to talk to you? Because I'm your mother.
Hey, where are you taking her?
Don't worry, Detective. Tilly's not the one I'm going to hurt.
No!
True Love's kiss didn't work!
Henry's relief is gone, and there's nothing you can do to bring it back.
I need you to tell me what the hell is going on in this town. Everything you read in Henry Mill's book is real.
Don't you want to believe?
We are not fairy tale characters. Hello?
He's here. What the hell does he want?
Where are my family? What did you do to them? If you ever want to see your family, you're gonna get me the Dark One dagger. Heard you needed some help. Captain Luke is ready to go back home. The one enemy I can never defeat is myself. Heard you needed some help.
We know how dangerous Rumpelstiltskin has been in the past. This version is evil beyond anything we've ever seen.
He will drag us all into the darkness. I'm not giving up.
This is how I have to go out, showing you that there are people that love you. That's a worthy end for me.
I will always find you.
It doesn't know.
That he's a fairy tale character.
None of them do. They don't remember who they are. Every story in this book actually happened. You should know more than anyone.
Why is that?
Because you're in this book.
Where are we going?
Somewhere horrible.
No more happy endings.
I heard you needed some help.
We know how dangerous Rumpelstiltskin has been in the past. This version is evil beyond anything we've ever seen.
He will drag us all into the darkness. I'm not giving up.
This is how I have to go out, showing you that there are people that love you. That's a worthy end for me.